It's time for Tag You're Out. For those who aren't familiar with this competition, each player is assigned a pursuer and a target. They must drive faster than their pursuer to avoid losing a life, and the last person with lives remaining at the end will win. This week we have maps by redal. Redal makes a whole bunch of nature-themed maps. And so we can see this one. We have a nature theme with a bunch of critters around, called a Warchnophobia, so there's a lot of spiders here. And it's a wood map. This first round I am pursued by Bree. Hopefully I can get a good time in. So far I don't have a time at all. Isn't the best run so far, but it might be good enough. I was almost gonna clip there, I thought. Oh, this isn't. Okay, I survived that. With the PB time, actually, too. I haven't played these maps a whole lot, so a PB here doesn't really mean much, but I am ahead of Bree right now. That's a better start. +4 speed, I like that. Ooh, I thought I was gonna clip there again, but just survived it. Got a better jump this time there. Yeah, this looks like a good run for me. .2 seconds up at the end. Where does that put me? Second place, just behind Tommy Gaming. Alright, there's not enough time for a run, so let's go see what Bree is up to. Not going to be able to make it to the finish with this run, so I'm safe there, and I am pursuing plus Micron. Where are they at? It doesn't look like they got a time, so I'll take a life from... oh, I'm pursuing Alex. I don't know why I thought I was pursuing plus Micron. So I'll take a life from Alex. This is an ice map. I'm not very good at ice, but I do like this map. But I don't expect to have a very good result here. Compared to the other players, at least. Hopefully I can do well for myself. So this is looking like a decent run right now. I got some airtime there that I didn't want. Hopefully it's close enough to the end that doesn't matter too much. You can see Microwaves passing me at the end. I'm pursued by Tommy Gaming. That was a very good time for me, but I don't expect that will beat Tommy Gaming. I can get the same run without that. airtime on the last ice section, then I think I might be in better shape. Down 3 speed though. Tommy's currently not faster than me, but not by a lot. Targeting Stick, who's ahead of me in second place right now. One last reset. Still down on speed compared to the other run, but I might be able to make it up if I can get this last ice section clean. Okay, there's Tommy's improvement. How much was it an improvement? Almost a whole second, and I'm not on a better run, so I will lose a life to Tommy Gaming here. Romans and Plus Micron also losing their first life. Fubi Soup Comics, I don't know how many lives they have, but they will also lose lives. Pursuing Microwaves and pursued by Alex. This is one of my better maps if I can get a good run, but I don't know if I can beat Microwaves and take a life from them, so I just have to try to beat Alex here. This is a tight jump. Looks like I skidded out a little bit, but it's not too bad. Currently first place, but I don't expect that to stand. Yeah, there you go. Microwaves just improved. Almost a whole second ahead of me. I am on a better run, but I don't think this is a second worth of better run. Hopefully I can avoid skidding here. I did a little bit. Got a half second better, almost. But that's still quite a bit off from Microwaves. Reset one more time. I don't think that I will be able to improve that run though, because I think that's pretty good. It's just not microwaves good. And crash, so that will be it. Let's go look at what Alex is doing. Just at the start, so not getting a time. Anyone close to the end. Looks like Stick's on a run. We'll follow Noxatu, who's following Stick. Stick does get a time in before the finish and moves up. Didi Nanana and Alex will lose a life, as well as Comics, who apparently is AFK, and Noxatu will lose a life. This time I'm pursued by Flyboy and targeting Romans 138. Flyboy, I think that they said in another lobby, I might be confusing this with someone else, but I think that they said that this is their second day of Zapefist, so I'm not too worried. But I'm glad to see new players in the game. This is a fairly decent run, gonna be a PB. Puts me right behind Tommy Gaming. Microwaves up at top now. I don't know if going higher on the wall with the fan is better to get some speed from fan, or if I just did something else, but I'm up on time unexpectedly. Tommy Gaming just shy of Microwave's time, but then Microwaves improves again, so that statement is no longer valid. Another 0.2 seconds from me, if I can get it to the end. I feel like this is a fairly clean run, but it's not going to beat Tommy or Microwaves. Close. It was almost the same time as Tommy, but Tommy wins that one. Let's go look and see who's coming into the finish, if I can find it. Here. Looks like we got Plus Micron coming in. They currently are safe. Didi Nanana is coming in. No improvement. Tommy. Oh, that's not a good camera view. Stick loses their first life. Alex will be eliminated by Didi Nanana. Noxatu is also eliminated, and then 2 others lost a life. This round I'm pursued by Plus Micron. I'm not going to worry about that -3 speed splits right now because the run I had last time on this map was pretty good. You can see Tommy there passing me though, so unless I get a better time, I won't be taking their life. But maybe. I don't know. They just messed up, so they could always DNF. Full second behind what I had last round. But this is a pretty good time. Oh, that felt good, but I was too low on the wall ride. The entrance to the wall ride wasn't good, and then I just fell off of it. See if we can get this super clean. This first drop down is tough to get clean. I'll need to reset it if I want a better time than what I have on the board. That's ultra clean. We'll see what this run can do. That was not the best airtime there. Yeah, I lost a lot of speed. You can see Tommy's passing me. Tommy still doesn't have a time though. They keep passing me, but resetting? This is good. Let's see if I can get this turned down in the tube. Well, ooh, I didn't get a good angle off of it and then had to correct, and then the jump was bad. Okay, one more run. I don't really feel comfortable with this time, but Plus Micron doesn't have a better time right now, so it might not matter. I don't believe that this is going to beat the time I currently have on board, but might as well take it to the end to make sure. Yeah, I'm already a second down. Okay, so looks like Plus Micron did not improve, so I'm safe. Stick loses another life. Buri loses their first life, and so does Mew. Edie, Nanana, and Plus Micron are down to 1. This map pursued by Buri, so I'll probably lose another life on this map. It's definitely my weakest. Anything with ice, I'm just very not skilled. I'm gonna keep taking this run even though I'm a little bit down on speed, because I know that at the end I can do the wall ride better. Maybe took it a little bit too low that time. Bree puts down a time faster than my PB, but not by much. Getting the oscillation in the second tube is tough. I'm not sure exactly how to approach it. I just feel like I slide no matter what I do, but sometimes it's still fine on speed. Okay, this is decent speed. Let's see what I can do with this. currently not on pace. I did get that wall right better, so I might be on pace now. Slid out the end of the turn, no. I was so close, but slid out that last turn, and I think that cost me. And I don't believe I have time for another run. At least with the times I'm putting down. See if anybody's coming into the end. We've got microwaves coming in for another time. 45.2. That's really quick. Sticks also really quick with the 45. The only two who have beaten author time. I do lose a life down to my final life. Plus Micron and Didi Nana Na are eliminated. I believe Romans also is. Pursued by Tommy Gaming. That wasn't a good jump. I'm gonna keep it just to get a run though. A little bit of a slide out, a bit of slide out there. 42.0 is not fast enough. I need a 41.8. This is a faster run. Will it beat Tommy? It will. Though Tommy's just right behind me in time, and that was their first run, so I don't expect to be safe at all. Missed the checkpoint. Tommy right ahead of me. They only have time for one more run. I'm gonna reset mine. That was a bad landing. Bad landing again, but I don't have time to reset. Okay, I don't think this will be a better run, so let's go look at Tommy. They are continuing that run. Interesting, different line. I wonder if that's faster. I've been just jumping the whole way. It might be faster. And they do go faster than me, eliminating me from the tournament. Stick also losing a life, and Mew also losing a life. So we're down to our final four with Mew having 1 life, Buri having 2, and Microwaves and Tommy having 3. Let's look at Mew since she has 1 life left. Interesting, Mew doesn't go for the jump there, goes all the way around. I think that's going to be slower. Who's pursuing Mew? Tommy Gaming, who had almost the fastest time on this track last time. Let's look at GTR. Tommy Gaming has a 42.9 and Mew is a 44.3. Still not cutting. Let's see what Tommy Gaming's doing. They're in danger from Microwaves, and Microwaves has a time that's faster than Tommy's PB, so this could be a tough one for Tommy. If they just try to optimize to save their life this whole time and end up DNFing, that could be lucky from you, who currently has a 44.6, quite off the pace of what we expect Tommy will put down. Tommy doesn't have enough time for another run, so they've got to take this. Let's see if they take it just to take last life from you, or if they decide that it's not worth it because they'll lose a life anyway. Ooh, crashes. That is lucky from you. Bree not in any danger since Mew was pursuing them and is not on a run. So Tommy will be the only one losing a life that time, which makes Microwaves the only one with 3 lives. Start with watching Mew again, the person on 1 life. Looks like an okay run, maybe not optimal on some of the jumps, but it's not going to be a terrible time. Yeah, 42.2, I think that's pretty close to my PB. Oh, no. Way off. Bree with a 40.28. Pursuing Mew. And Mew pursuing Microwaves. Microwave saves themselves with a 39.4. That is almost world record, only 5 milliseconds behind their previous personal best. They are not even gonna play. Oh, telling Tommy the inner is needed. Inner at the start? I didn't even know there was an inner at the start. Looks like Microwaves won't be putting down another time. Mew crashes, so that's it for Mew. Bree not on a run. The Bree is losing a life and Mew is eliminated. Tommy is losing a life as well. Might have been already because of the crazy time Microwaves put down, but definitely with that corkscrew they won't. So we're down to 3 players, Microwaves with 3 lives, and the other 2 with their last life. This could be the last round, depending on the order. Bree looks so much cleaner there. Apparently it wasn't good from their perspective, but it looked so much cleaner than what I was doing. Who's pursuing who? Microwaves is pursuing Tommy again, and Tommy is pursuing Bree. Microwaves is really good at ice, so I expect that Tommy will lose their last life here, and it just depends on what will Bree do. Let's look at GTR with that time Microwaves put down. Their PB is a 44.9, they put down a 45.4. And Tommy has only put down a 46.3. Both Bree and Tommy still don't have a time and are right by each other at the start of the track. Tommy resets, Bree resets. This is their last run for both of them. Right now, Bree is sitting nicely though, because Tommy crashes, slides out. Bree doesn't even need a time. We go one more round. Tommy's eliminated. Microwaves and Bree are head to head. Backwards track, sideways track. I don't think this cut is gonna get Bree faster. Watch Microwaves using back. Crashes. Microwaves has I want to say they have world record on this track. So it will be tough for Bree, who is a second behind. Still a really good time, but a second behind what Microwaves has done. Everybody doing this roll off here instead of the long jump like I was. I wonder if that is actually faster, because you don't get the awkward landing and skid that I was getting. 41.1 by Microwaves. 41.6. I think that's a PB for Bree. No, it's close. They have another 0.6 that's faster, but it's pretty close to their PB. And Microwaves is already a half second faster. And this looks like a good run from Microwaves. Microwaves also doing the roll off. Looks like they're gonna improve. Ooh, 40.7, that's tough. Is that a world record? Yep, that's a new world record. So Bree has to get world record to win, and it is not going to happen. Microwave's clean sweep with 3 lives remaining wins yet another tag you're out. I think that puts them up to 4 now. But congrats to Microwaves, and see you all next time.